I'm ready.
If you could tell us your name and what your role is now.
Ryszard Petru. I'm the leader of one of the opposition parties in Polish Parliament.
How do you feel about the changes Law and Justice have now put in place?
Actually, I was very surprised. They are trying to implement all the changes that were implemented in Hungary, but for Mr. Orbán it took him 2 years to change the role of the Constitution Court, to take over the public media. In Poland, actually, it took 2 months to do it, but actually the way how they did it, in my view, in our view, they broke the law. They broke the Constitution. That's why we are currently under the scrutiny of European Commission, and there is a whole procedure that started against Poland to check out whether check and balances in Poland are still in place, which is set. It shouldn't happen. Actually, Poles didn't expect it. The PIS government, Law and Justice, they won, but they promised completely different issues that they are right now implementing. So in my view, they won based on lie. And our role is to take over as long as possible responsibility for this country from peace.
Do you have any faith in the power that the European Union powers that they can do? Do you think that's going to change things?
No, I'm pretty sure that they can eventually say what was wrong. They can ask Polish government to make necessary adjustments, but I'm afraid that Polish government will not follow. So the only way how we really can change the course of my country is within the country. So we are responsible to make it happen. So I do not really expect anything from European Parliament, neither European Commission. It's always like that. You run your country in your country. So, I mean, the procedure has started. We had a Venice Commission yesterday in Poland. They are checking out what happened as far as the Constitutional Tribunal is concerned. But this is all. We'll see what they will do. But at the end, we have to convince people in my country, I have to convince, that this is the wrong way to do it. And there is a better alternative, much better one, for open, prosperous, modern Poland, which we can offer.
I gather you're a financial expert. How do you feel about the economic policies that this new party has outlined?
So far, they didn't do too much about economics. Today, we are discussing the program which we were against. They're offering €125 per month per child as a benefit, no matter whether the child was born in a rich or poor family, but only for the second child, and third and fourth. And this is an extremely costly program. It costs about €5 billion. And the money for this program is only in this year budget. Next year, there is no financing for it. And the same about 2018. So we criticize it. We are saying that this is a social support, or this is social benefit rather than investments. And this is the first moment when Law and Justice is implementing the policies, which I'm afraid can be really risky for the budget, because they have money for this year from the auction of the LTE mobile network, but this is one-off revenue. It will not be repeated next year. So I'm afraid that it might deteriorate the stance of public finance, which already unfortunately was mentioned a couple of times by a few rating agencies. So far so good, economy is working. The faster we take over the power, the better.
Lastly, on a personal note for you, how do you feel? What are you going to start? What's your approach now?
No, I mean, first of all, I'm in opposition, so usually we cannot do too much. We can only speak up, and the key issue is just to be able to speak up the way that Poles would understand what we are saying, and they will show in the polls and later in the elections they really want a radical change for the party which is talking about open, modern Poland, which is a strong part of the European Union, rather than skeptical, very much traditional Eurosceptic approach which is currently being conducted by Law and Justice government. Thank you.
Thank you very much.